Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Vinod and today we are going to discuss small oscillation. This is the second lecture on small oscillation. So let's start. So these are the things you need to remember if you want to solve the question related to small oscillation. So point number 1, the potential will be given to you in your question. So your Vx will be given to you. Point number 2. So point number 2 is that you have to take the first derivative of potential is equal to 0 to calculate the equilibrium point. Okay. Now many students always do ask that why I am taking dV by dx is equal to 0. So we know this very known relation f is equal to minus dV by dx. So suppose you have some system and if you want to make your system in equilibrium, so what you will do? You will put your f is equal to 0. The external force on the system should be 0. If external force is 0, your system will be in equilibrium. So that's why we are taking dV by dx is equal to 0 to calculate the equilibrium point. Third point, we are taking the double derivative of the potential, and that we are doing for knowing the stable and unstable point. Okay. And in such question, mostly they do ask about the angular frequency omega, periodic time capital T, and frequency or linear frequency, that is f. So let's see some question related to it. So this is the question. The question is, a particle of mass 1 kg is undergoing a small oscillation about the equilibrium point in the potential that is given to you, and it is asking about the time period of the oscillation. So first thing what we have to do, we have to write our potential here. V of x is equal to 1 upon 2x to the power 12 minus 1 upon x to the power 6. Next job is doing the derivative, the first derivative, and that is equal to 0. So if we do the derivative, so it will be minus 12 by 2 x to the power 11 minus minus plus, because this will go denominator, so it will be 6 upon x to the power 5, right? And this is equal to 0. And if this will cancel, so here also it will be 0. So if we'll solve it, 6 upon x to the power 5 will get the common, and inside you will get 1 upon x to the power 6, and here it will be plus 1. Now if you want to solve this equation, so what you will get? Either 6 upon x to the power 5 is equal to 0, or minus 1 upon x to the power 6 plus 1 is equal to 0. So if you will solve this, you will get x is equal to 0, and if you will solve it, you will get x is equal to 1. So these are the 2 points to equilibrium point of the system. Okay. Now our next job is to do the double derivative. So d square v by dx square is equal to, that will be, again if you will solve it, it will go in nominator, so it will be minus 11, and minus is already there, 66 x to the power 10, and here it will be minus 30 x to the power 4. Okay. Now here it is asking about the time period. So before going to solve time period things, we'll first calculate the omega, angular frequency. So we know omega is equal to under root d square v by dx square divided by, right? So, and we are getting our equilibrium point, x is equal to 0 and x is equal to 1, and this is our double derivative. So if we'll put here, if we'll put x is equal to 0, everything will be 0, that is not there in our option. So what we will put? We will put x is equal to 1 here. So what you will get? 66, and if you will put here, you will get minus 30, and m is given to you 1 kg, so this will be 1. So what you will get? You will get 36, and under root of 36 will be 6. So what you are getting? You are getting omega is equal to 6. Now it is asking about t. So t is equal to, you already know, t is equal to 2 pi by omega. So t is equal to 2 pi, and omega we calculated 6. So t will be pi by 3. If you want, you can put unit second. So let's see which is the option, correct option. So option number B is the correct one. Okay, it's a very simple question. Okay, so let's take one more question, so it will be more clear. So this is the question number 2. Here the question is the time period of a particle of mass m undergoing small oscillation around x is equal to 0 in the potential. This is the potential given to you. So first let's write the potential. V is equal to V naught cos hyperbolic x by L. Okay. Now our first job is to take the first derivative, dv by dx. That will be V0, and cos hyperbolic derivative will be sine hyperbolic function, sine h x by L, and now derivative of x by L will be 1 by L, so it will come here, and this is equal to 0 for calculating the equilibrium point. So to solve this equation, for what value of x you will get this equation is equal to 0. For what value of x you will get 0. So if I will put x is equal to 0, pi L, 2 pi L, and so and so. At these points, this dv by dx will be 0. But the thing is, what value we should put? X is equal to 0, pi L, 2 pi L. So for that, let me tell you first what is the small oscillation. So a small oscillation is like, suppose some mass m is hanging through the string, okay, and the motion of this mass m should be almost like a straight line motion. It should not go like this. It should not go like this. This is not the small oscillation. This is oscillation. This is the small oscillation, where the mass is moving almost like a straight line. So if I'll take pi L, 2 pi L, it is a very big number. So we have to take x is equal to 0 here. Our equilibrium point is x is equal to 0. That is our equilibrium point. Okay. So at this equilibrium point, we'll calculate the capital T, time period. So before going to that, let's calculate omega. That is under root d square v by dx square divided by m. So we need double derivative. So double derivative of this will be d square v by dx square. v0 by is already there, and derivative of sine hyperbolic will be cos hyperbolic x by L, and x by L again it will be L square. So if you put this double derivative, this, suppose this is equation number 1, this equation number 1, if we will put in equation number 2 at x is equal to 0, so this one you will get cos hyperbolic will be 0, because cos hyperbolic 0 will be 0. So you will get v0 upon L square and m. So m will come here. This is your omega. Now you already know t is equal to 2 pi by omega. So your t will be 2 pi, and omega will flip here, so it will be ml square upon vg. So you can see what we are getting. T is equal to 2 pi ml square upon V naught. And if it match with the options, so option number C is the correct. So these are the very simple question. I hope now you can solve if you will get such question. So if you have any doubt, please do email me on this vrphysics21@gmail.com, and please let me know if you want to know the theory of small oscillation. And please like this video, share with your friend, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And one more thing I want to tell you, if you want to refer some books, I will put link in the description so you can check it out. Thank you so much.